Hi guys, this is Brad from Brad's Trains, and today we're going to be doing part 1 of a 2-part review of this MTH Premier Line SD9043MAC. The reason I'm doing this review in 2 parts is because part 1 will be a detail review, and the reason I can't do that all in one part, running it too, is because I don't have enough lighting in my layout room to do a detail review. So right now I'm just going to do a detail review, and then in part 2 I'm going to be running it. Okay, so here's the pilot of the engine. As you can see, it's pretty well detailed. We have a coupler cut bar that moves up and down, 2 ditch lights. I like how they put them under the walkway here. You have a proto coupler. This engine is equipped with 2 proto couplers and a separately applied snowplow. Behind that snowplow there are 3 MU hoses on either side of the coupler. On the top of the pilot you have a separately applied safety tread. On the steps going up there are actually drainage holes which look pretty cool. On the cab of the engine you have a molded in door with a window. You can see light through that window. You have 2 number boards on either side, lots of grab irons going up, and you also have a sand caps right here. Over here at the top of the cab you have 3 windshield wipers per window for a total of 6. You also have more grab irons up here. Okay, on the side of the cab you have 2 cab figures and open windows. It does have mirrors, but they do not move. There's nothing reflective about them, but they're still good mirrors. You have sunshades there, and you also have the radio details, radio antennas on top of the cab. The engine number is 8204, and on the side it says SD90MAC. Down here on the trucks you have good detail. Most of it is molded in and some of it is separately applied. Right here you have 2 separately applied brake pistons. You have a brake line connecting them, and then down here you have all sorts of molded in detail. It's pretty nice molded in detail. Okay, up here you have there's safety tread on this engine all the way across, and right here you have an opening door. It's pretty neat because it actually opens, and it's pretty cool. I like to leave it shut and but not turn the handle because I'll lock it. Here's a fuel tank. It has 2 air pressure tanks on it, right here and right here. There's a bell in there, and then there's the gauges and the cap there. Okay, there's all sorts of vents on this engine. You have that vent right there, see-through and metal. On the top you have the smoke unit. It's got 2 sides and it comes out like a V, which is really cool. Back here you have the fans. They are all spinning except that silver one right there. There's a separately applied horn on the engine, and it looks pretty cool. Even though it looks small, it's full scale. And back here you have the see-through dynamic brake grids, and right there you have the radiator grills, and here's a rear truck. It's the same as the front truck. Now I'm going to turn the engine around and show you the other side. Okay, here's the other side of the engine. It's just as detailed. Over here you have some more vents here. On the left side of the engine it does raise right here, and I like this side of the engine. It looks pretty cool. Coming through here you have steps that go up, and you also have this handrail here. This handrail is metal. The trucks are exactly the same on the other side, but the fuel tank is different. You still have those gauges there, but there are no air pressure tanks. They're only on the one side of the engine. Okay, back here it's all the same. In the back of the engine you have more, on the back side you have more grab irons here. You have a reverse headlight and your simulated number boards there. They don't actually light up, they're just painted. Right here you have the rear pilot. It's exactly the same as the front one, and here I can show you the coupler going, the lift bar going up and down. You have the same proto coupler, and you could actually attach the snowplow to the back pilot if you wanted to instead. Okay, now I'm going to talk about the drive of this engine. Okay, this engine is 20.5 inches long and it weighs 8 pounds, so it's a huge engine. It has the same two precision flywheel equipped motors as my SD70 does, but through a unique gearing system you have all 3 axles geared on each truck for a total of 6 geared axles. So you have a lot of pulling power with this engine, and the axles closest to the fuel tank have traction tires on them. So this engine is very powerful and it's geared for power. So that wraps it up with this review. I will be running it, and that will be the part 2 of this review. So thanks for watching.